Okay, in this video, I'm going to be covering how I personally create my custom content, and I'm going to be going in from like free versions to not so free versions, and there's levels to this, and I'm going to explain why it's important and what you may want to choose. Now, before I continue with custom content, yes, step one, guys, just make sure you talk to the supplier. If there's any major issues, just get it fixed ASAP, like I mentioned before. Now, about the custom content. So what you can actually start off with, which is completely free, is yes, you can go through Alibaba and see if there's any like new photos that show off the product in a really, really nice, unique way that is better than what you already have. Now, most likely there isn't probably these new photos. Another thing actually I do is I'll try to then find this fish finder. I'll then go on Amazon and see if any Amazon sellers has any unique photos that I can then maybe like edit or crop or do something. I've done that before. But another thing you can actually do is message your supplier directly and ask them if they have any other product photos. And this way, the reason why it's good is because if it gets to a point where there's a ton of people that look very similar to you and it almost looks like cut and paste kind of drop shipping looking photos, consumers are going to end up, you're going to see that a lot of people are going to ask you questions on what the difference of this device is this legitimate? You're going to see a lot of people actually bounce from your landing page and go into your About Us or Contact Us page. And that's a really good red flag that you need to stand out and literally make yourself look more professional. And I did this personally, like a good contrasting example. Hang on, I'm on the other screen. I'm gonna try to find it and bring it over. So a good contrasting example is actually something like this. Like if you had like professional photos in the fishing niche, right? And you had professional photos, like if you had professional photos or this guy making you like a fishing video with your fish finder, it would just be head over heels. Like it would look so good. Now, I don't suggest you do this unless you see that it's already like a profitable business. But once it's profitable, you want to create your moat. This is extremely important for so many different reasons. I don't even think I could fit it all in one video. But this is one route. Now, he's a little expensive, 800 bucks. I'm gonna show you something else that I would do. But this is an example. And I'm on Fiverr right now, and literally I just typed in fishing review. And you can go in and type in your niche. Another thing I actually wanted to show you is if you have like a product that needs explanation or whatnot, which Fish Finder actually does, this guy will do an unboxing review, and I've seen him used so many times. It's actually really funny, but he's really good. Like this guy is perfect, great demographic, especially if you're selling to men, and plus he just looks like a typical like reviewer, or just, I don't know, he does this really well. It's kind of funny. But what I wanted to kind of hype on is like you have a couple options with this, right? You can go through Alibaba, or you can ask your Alibaba supplier, hey, do you have any photos? Or you can actually even ask them, hey, how much would it be to have product photos taken of this product professionally? You could do that as well. The only thing is that it's hit or miss with that. Yes, it's cheaper, but I don't always recommend doing that, because actually the next idea is for you to just take photos of literally the product, but with your phone, and then pay someone else to edit the photos. You might be like, editing, that's stupid. No, like trust me, editing actually makes a huge difference. If you find some really good editors, like for example, if you find some really good editors to crop and edit the photos, like in fact, actually I can show you guys. Like this is an edited photo. Like all they had to work with was this hand with the fish finder, but then they made it actually interesting by putting this in the background, obviously cropping it out very, very, very clean, and then putting this with like some sonar. Like this is a well edited photo, and that's just with Photoshop. But that's just one way you can do it, and it's gonna be really inexpensive. The other way, of course, you can search around on Fiverr. But one of the main ways that I think would just blow everything out of the water is by using this service called EcomVids. I was never really big on this. First, let me show you what it is. I thought this was like over the top, not really, like I don't really want to do it. All right, now I'm convinced. My friend has been doing this for his other businesses. And honestly, I was like, wait, who wrote the sales script? Who filmed it? How did they come up with, all the angles, all this stuff? Who edited it? And he's like, well, basically you pay this fee which I think they upped their fee. You gotta go through this thing, and I think it's like $1,000. But basically, you pay that fee. They write the sales script. They do the video. They do the editing. They have the perfect model. Like, it's unreal. I've seen like several different photos or videos, and you can go through here and you could see like, oh shit, like this is really good. Now I don't suggest you do this until you're literally at like $400 a day in profit at least, just because you'll probably not want to do this. You'll be like, is it gonna be worth it? Because trust me, I'm the same way. So I can't be a hypocrite. I'm like, I'd rather just like pay someone on Fiverr to do a quick video. However, I gotta be honest, when I got professional photos, I got a professional video, I actually not only put it on my landing page, but I switched it out and did it with Facebook as well. It was night and day, because I was doing like stock kind of images and photos before, and then I switched it out and did a really professional video. It was unreal. Like, it was so much better, so much better. I looked way more legit, and I had so much less questions. It was crazy. So that's why I just had to make this video for you guys. Just take my word for it. You got to do something. Either you're going to take the photos yourself and pay someone to edit the photos, or you're going to edit the photos. It's up to you. But make your landing page look more legitimate and look more professional. If you need ideas, you're just going to go on Google and literally find like what professional like landing pages look like. But you need to look like this has been a business for like 10 years. Okay, that's mainly what we're doing here, and you can do it one of 4 ways. And I don't suggest you do ecom vids just yet until you're at like a good amount per day, at least $400 per day in profit. So anyway, this is a super short video, very important, and we're gonna get into now actually hiring customer support, and I'm gonna show you the methods I use for that. So I'll see you guys in the very next video.